and gentlemen, so Britt Baker says she wants to return to the ring. Well, she'll return to the ring when everything is good to go again because right now she says she won't return and you want to see less of Britt Baker. Well, I give her that, but the fans won't get to see her and she's giving them that and they'll see less of Britt Baker. If the fans want less of Britt Baker, she'll give them that. At the same time, she'll return when there's less going on and try to swoop in fast, and nobody will expect her to return. So, kind of like a WWE return out of nowhere, a surprise return, and suddenly she returns and her music hits, and everybody's like, "Oh, Britt Baker is back." Well, I've been following her for so long that following a wrestler is not good, and you don't know the person specifically, don't know the person, so she's not going to return for a while. She's not going to return. Her Steelers played the Bills. The Bills beat the Steelers at their own stadium in the freaking cold and snow, and the NFL decided to let that game go on, even though it was so snowy and all that. But you know what? Why can't the NFL just be safe? And the Bills played the Chiefs, and the Chiefs won in that AFC division game. So, AFC Championship division, whatever you call it. And that was it. The Bills is over. Chiefs are moving on. Um, Also, if anyone wants to say that it was very hard for me to move forward, we're here today. I've been part of the Special Olympics for a very long time. And I stopped because, it was my time to go. But I did win 8 medals. And the first medal I got was a gold medal. So in Special Olympics, if somebody's asking what to do on the first time you're there, get a gold freaking medal. And then go there. And there was a softball event, right? So I got walked 3 times, got on base like 30 times. So I got a triple plus an inside the park home run, and that equals 10. So 3 and 4, 7, and then 3 more than I got walked on base. So if there's any more trouble for that, there isn't more trouble at all. I knew it happened. I took care of it. And sometimes the coaches may be on you. They may show a little grace to you, but that didn't happen. You have to make sure yourself is checked and your behavior is good so you can go back in there. So once they call you, don't throw a fit. Stay at a good attitude, and they'll let you play. And it's not about grace. If you want to play, you got to show your attitude is great again. And Special Olympics right now is probably looking at a lesser group, except for the owner and their kids. So, and I know them very much, but it's not gonna happen. I've already exposed them for what they do, so I'm good to go. It was tough because I had to follow the rules, and you know everybody plays fair. Like in softball, they teach you to hit the ball, but they don't teach you to bunt. Well, when is there ever not bunting in softball or baseball? Of course, they don't teach that, so you had to follow the coach's rules, and that was it. At the same time, I don't really worry about it. I just try to get on base much as possible, no matter how I did it, and that was it. Um, I met a few friends and I had a few girlfriends out there, but I don't want to be the person that follows in that relationship. I don't want to continue with it. Whatever their issues with, I do not want to be in it. So, so I just kept them at the friends list, not dating someone because then that would be overboard. And so it wasn't that hard, you know. You got to stay safe, stay strong, stay smart, obviously, because you're in a place where you're not going to be able to know what's happening. Stay alert, stay safe. And as for WWE, Bailey keeps losing it against Bianca Belair, and she wants a freaking match against the champion. Not happening. Two, Cody Rhodes is facing CM Punk at the Royal Rumble, and I think Cody's taking it, even though Punk wants nothing to do with that. And then Cody goes to WrestleMania, faces The Rock in a triple threat match with Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins is injured. He's going to be out for like 4 years if he keeps aggravating his injury. The doctor said 3 or 4 months, but it could last longer if he tries to come back. By the time he comes back, Gunther will still be champion, and that'll be it. um, Apparently Nikki Cross was at stage at a WWE live event trying to look for me, but I wasn't there. But that ain't happening. She's just asking for trouble. She's gonna attack somebody, preferably me. That's not gonna happen. So I'm not there to be chased by a crazy person. She's married. Why would she want me? Um, Dakota Kai is definitely a sight for sore eyes, meaning your eyes cannot be off her. But you have to learn to keep your eyes off her and anybody else that gets your eye, because what God doesn't want is to keep your eyes on somebody who isn't godly, and your safety is not being safe. The enemy wants you to be in trouble with another person. Well, I'm not doing it. Yeah, so guys, it's been a long time since we did our rant, so I'm taking a chance now. Um, John Cena is going to retire from WWE. He's still doing movies, but he's going to retire from WWE. And years ago, I thought, somebody posted a video saying, John Cena's going to return. He's going to be a 20-time champion. Well, he's a 16-time champion. So what happened was he would return and then break Ric Flair's record and be 17-time champion. Um, that'll be it. And then be a GM for 3 years after doing that. So up till his 20th reign of being WWE champion, and that's not gonna happen. And if it does, we're all gonna be old, and it's just a bunch of time wasted. And now AEW, they said Sting was gonna retire. Well, he's not gonna retire. I guess that was false. That was a false thing to read then, or false thing to go into. So, not my business. Um, Samantha Irvin, who is currently dating Ricochet, they're gonna be married soon. Wow, a little bit not my business to deal with. Ricochet's running around saying, I'm the best. Yeah, if you're the best, you'll be world freaking champ again. But nope, you're not going anywhere near WWE champion. So there you go. Shut your mouth, homeboy. Um, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Honestly, I sometimes don't really care what people do in WWE. Their choices speak of themselves. And according to that, so Alexa Bliss was pregnant. She had a kid, and she's still with Ryan Cabrera. She had a kid with him. Well, good for her. But as I said on Twitter, good luck on her singing career in your future endeavors. But what am I gonna do, right? Stay away from her. That's what I'm gonna do. And if she's gonna return to the ring, well, nobody's gonna miss her because of the promo she's told about Becky Lynch. Where nobody would miss her because she needs to quit. You know, she's a demonic person. So keep her out of WWE. There's that. And as for me, I'll be 50 years old and training for WWE. Right now, I'm physically and mentally training for it. So I'm using the brain and also doing the normal training you would go at the gym. Right now, the thing that's working that's at a high level is my mentality. I'm working on mentality first. So it's at 70 out of 100, where physical is at a 30 out of 50. When I reach 50, my physical will be at 100. No, my mental will be at 100. My physical will be at 80. Excuse me for the mistake there. So physical at 100 when I'm 50. 80 when 80 at 80 at physical. Physical at 80. Um, mental at 100 when I turn 50. So physical 80, mental 100. You know what? I feel so scared talking about that all the time. Because, that's the way I was raised. But you got to learn to not be scared and just have confidence in whatever you say, no matter what anybody tells you. So that's what you can do. So there you go. My longest video was 16 minutes. Oh yeah, and formerly Dana Brooke, now is at TNA, called Ash by Elegance. Well, she won her first match in TNA, but until someone finds out that her plan is to win everything, there's going to be a knockout that returns and beats her. And then she'll retire. As soon as someone figures that out, she'll lose a match and leave. And then what other promotion is she going to go to? ROH after that? I would say another year before that happens. Um, well, the thing is, she's in a company now where men are allowed to fight against women. So when she fights a man, how's she going to deal with that? There's no way possible. And she's not trained for that. She's trained to fight women, not men. So there you go. Ash by Elegance. And I did on a lot of Twitter posts regarding that. So she's not going to see it. It's not going to matter. So it's there, though. It's there. Um, well, anyway, enjoy your rest of the day. And I'll see you guys next time. 3057 out.